Hi everyone, I wanted to show something a little bit different today. On the weekend we did a wedding for an amazing couple. What they did was they had their wedding at the Melbourne Zoo. Couples can actually pay the zoo and have their wedding there. I think it's exclusive to one couple at a time. And after that you can do the family or the portraits, the formal portraits all around the zoo at different locations. So we had an amazing time. What they did though, one of their shoots that they planned was they paid to have a feeding of the giraffes. As you can see here, it's quite expensive. It's around $600 per session, and you get around about 10 minutes or so that you can be with them. So you can see me shooting there on the right hand side. It was extremely backlit, so the sun was right behind them. So I had to be very careful on my exposure. So I did set for the highlights because I didn't want to blow out her wedding dress at all. So I set for that when I was exposing. Now I knew with the Sony cameras, the dynamic range, I'd be able to bring the shadows back up. So when you look at this image in a second, you'll see that what I did was I exposed for the highlights, so the blacks look very, very dark. Now I did have an on-camera flash as well, because otherwise you wouldn't see them at all, but I exposed to enable the sky to be correct and the dress and the highlights. Now when I corrected for that, you'll see here, this is the same file, but I've just brought the shadows back up in Lightroom. So that's the only editing that I did, so it does show how much you can bring these files back, and I thought that worked really, really well. It was quite hard to do because I thought initially we could have two photographers in there, so I would have had my assistant holding another flash, and then I could have used off-camera flash, but I couldn't do that because we could only have the one couple there. You can see here this is a closer crop. Again, this has been adjusted. It was shot the same way as before, but the shadows have been brought up in Lightroom to enable you to see the couple properly. You can see if you look at me in that corner there, I'm just behind the lady that is the zookeeper, and she's sort of giving them instructions and showing them what to do. So it was quite a challenging shoot, but I'm really happy with how the images have come out. Obviously when I do get to edit them fully in Lightroom and Photoshop later on, again they'll improve 100% as well. Now what I decided to do then was I used the Batis. I thought I'd get a tighter crop in, so I grabbed that, and this was with the A7RII, and it's 150th of a second at f5 and ISO 100. So that shot was shot obviously much closer. You can see the depth of field is different using that lens as against the other one. Again, this was also underexposed, and I did bring that back up in Lightroom again. But yeah, I just wanted to show you all something different. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that. Any questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you again soon for the next video. Bye for now.